in Lynchburg, Virginia, home to the Liberty Flames. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Flames will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense comes onto the field first today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The inside handoff. Breaks into the open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Gives it on the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
So the Liberty Flames offense will take the field for the first time. Looking for a gap. It's Dickens. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking downfield, it's Houghton. Got his man quickly. Crosses to 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a 1st down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Flames didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to throw again. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Big guy smells it. Into the end zone. Touchdown Flames. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
7, Ball State 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running to the left. Hard running there. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Picked off! What a play by this defense! He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Looking for a man. It's Houck. Got it set up on the outside. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. And the Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And that is the final play of the quarter. And guys, Liberty has the lead here. And we've come to the end of 1. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Copeland. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Dickens. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it. Get it to your running back and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
Gets it out quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On the run, it's Dickens. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Liberty.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the 1st half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Buffalo may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from UB Stadium every time. The Bulls have been racking up road wins since the Bob Deming days, and they'll get another one today. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes the catch.
And that's what makes this offense so dangerous. They've got playmakers all over the field. Here they are on their own side of the 50. Third and long, on any given play, they can take it the distance. They do right there. Not just moving the chains, but setting themselves up now first and goal.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State. Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got a man, it's Smith. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Back to pass, it's Houck. Fakes the grab. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pulls it in. It's Wade. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw. It's Houck. Moving out of the pocket. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the field goal unit is on the field. Good, right down the boulevard. It's now a one-point game, 14-13. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Run out of bounds at the 45, and a terrific return there. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Houck. Here comes the heat. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. And the Cardinals will kick it away to start the second half.
13.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. The Flames will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go.
It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Handoff from the gun. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Houck. Makes the grab. At the 35, he's open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Now lining up to the right. Touchdown, Flames! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Houston is just getting blown off the field right now in H-Town, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 14 to South Carolina.
They're going to throw it to start the drive.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Cardinals line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Houck. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The give from the gun. Spins away from the defender. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Cardinals have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thacker. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on first down. Got him downfield. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Thacker. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Cardinals are flying down the field.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw again. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gonna let it fly. And And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Houck. Oh, they're after it! Caught over the middle, it's Dickens. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Flames are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. On target to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
The Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways, and they haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the scramble. It took a little longer than they would have liked, but maybe that's the play. It's really going to sort of spark this offense and really maybe get this guy going more on the ground.
Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Coleman. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Liberty! The offense cashing it in on that drive. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up there.
There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Cardinals want to pick up the tempo.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with it.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Flames can really attack on this 2nd and short. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. First down, 10 yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for room, it's Coleman. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game. Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw.